It isn't just sword. This sword that I have become so invested in that I have fallen in love with. It's also this unique appearance that it has. So much so that sometimes I wonder about how to even describe this game. Every single detail about how it looks and how it feels. Not just that, but the customization and realistic ways to play out how you want to attack a certain enemy compound. There are a multitude of ways that you can go about trying to heal something. One is with the team, a duo, or even by yourself, if you really want to be that crazy. But it never really stops to make you feel that realism unless you notice finer details of the game and begin to lag out or notice some of the things that are abstract, that are unrealistic. Even for a moment, you can feel yourself from most physics, the gameplay, the gridlock, the snipers have particularly. It is at least alright to immerse yourself in this kind of gameplay for minutes, sometimes even hours at a time. And that isn't to say that the gameplay alone in this kind of game isn't good, but the player base, the community, the administration, development that goes into this game, I can really feel that is what the developers have put a lot of thought and kindness and heart into this. And that just isn't me trying to be supportive of the game or trying to show it like this is a really cool tactical fearsome kind of thing. I'm just trying to be genuinely honest. That this game has so much more potential than, or at least a little bit more potential than what it currently is. Sure, it's got quests and it's got a player base, but one thing that it doesn't have is AI teammates. And that zombie update that we've all been waiting for, or at least a majority of the player base has, from what I know. And key thing I love about this game is the emotion, team play, team gameplay, the tactics, all that stuff, and what kind of benefits you get from being stealthy versus what kind of benefits you get from being loud. And that is where I think the game excels at the moment. Is that it has stealth mechanics and it has um, going loud mechanics. And it also has realistic features like AI detecting the enemy and knowing when it's being attacked and where it's being attacked from, depending on the circumstances. I'm going to go and make a bit of a sniper guide as an update kind of thing. Notice that the EWP has a lot more power than the M2010, and I'm going to showcase that right now. Not just in the amount of power that it has, but the bullet drop that it has is greatly reduced compared to the M2010, of course. And that just is with the 8x scope too. So one of the few things about this, of course, is that it's not really realistic in terms of where you put an LZ at, and that I'm fine with, as long as I get to have my most of the gameplay. And as you can see here, the butter drop physics are a lot more straight compared to the M2, so the enemy is just making it difficult for me to shoot him that much else. I recommend sticking to the lower end DPI settings for sniping like this. That way you can shoot more accurately. That's one of the things that I forgot to mention in my previous sniper guide. Well, the only other sniper guide that I have put it in my thing. Yeah, lot more power. Easily, lot more power. And if they weren't loaded to me, they would be moving around so much like they are right now. But obviously. I'm gonna compare this to the M2 when I get back to base or run out of ammo. That was a miss. Griffin a miss. So something. Make it easier for me to see. I do hate missing. Makes me fucking waste my ammo. Yeah. I hate not getting headshots too. And if you can't really be sure about the range the enemy is at, I would shoot for the best option that you can get. Try to determine your best shot from the direction from the other shots that you took, of course. Like right here. I'm not sure if I want to shoot above the line closest to the center or just below, just above it. So, for example, I shot too low and I couldn't make the headshot. So this one will probably bingo. Bingo. That would be right at the base of the neck, probably. Headshot. And headshots are always the best bet that you can make while sniping. Woo. Second lowest line, of course. Not getting lucky on some of these anyways. Don't plan to. Let's see. This one will probably be just below that. Miss. You make a miss, do your best to calculate exactly where you want to hit, or at least make corrections, really. Do your best to make corrections if you miss, of course. That's what I'm trying to say. It's never easy to make a triangle. Whenever an enemy is moving like that in a triangle, it's never easy to hit that kind of target. But sometimes I wonder if it's a waste of ammo or what. And boom. Oh wait. I would if it didn't click. Always preferred shots that could make it to the center of the crosshair. Don't make your shots overly difficult, like I said near the video about sniping. Because making it overly difficult can lead to your shots missing to begin with. Yes, they can be impressive whenever you make those shots, like from different ranges, or if they added wind to the game, that could be difficult too. But at the moment, there are no mechanics about wind. Just bullet drop. That's it. Another shot, base of the neck. Bit too close to the body, I think. Yeah, another one. Too high. And that should do it. Like I said, make corrections whenever you missed one. If you, at least especially if the target's moving. So here is a bit of a tricky part. Whenever I have no more targets left to observe or hit, I'll usually slide down the mountain like this. Yes. Always make corrections. And acknowledge your mistakes and try to make up for it. Did I miss any of those tents? It'll be sometimes easier with the team to go in. Silent or loud, whatever you prefer. Doesn't matter to me. One time I cleared this with me and a buddy. We both had rifles. Both went silent. It was easy. Followed his orders directly and without hesitation. I was surprised. Very surprised. Never expected it to be that easy, but I didn't record it. To clear a base like this, it isn't easy. Unless you know what the heck you're doing. Do you know what I'm doing? But sometimes I make mistakes. But even those mistakes have limitations. And given my experience, I'm not going to be able to clear out that space. Even if I gave melee weapons into this as well. At least with my current set and force. A bit too low. You can hit that whenever bullet hits the fucking ground. Not only is it waste of ammo, but it can also be mistaken posture. Bit of lag, definitely headshot right there. Somehow it didn't penetrate the helmet, maybe. Oh, this right here is one of my most favorite shots to make. I wonder if I can do it with 3 bullets left. No. Really? I'm a bit surprised. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that anyways. Oh, I wonder why. Anyway, let's go ahead and see a review of comparing this to the other weapon, sniper. Go ahead and pause it whenever I get back to the. No, pause it whenever I get back to the thing, to the Naval base. Alright. So what I have on my character right now is the AWP with an 8x scope. 8 times scope, so. Not the new 12 times, but I'm thinking of doing a review on that anyways, so. I do 12 times so I can gauge my targets perfectly. hopefully they come with numbers too. You tell what ranges the enemies are easier. I'm not really having to rely on the player markers, if at all, of course, or just gauging distance based off common sense and off of shots that you already taken. I'd imagine that the M2 010's bullet drop is the same as before. If not, it's probably more realistic. And unlike the AWP, it has more bullet drop. The AWP that I tested earlier in the video is one that I sniped with earlier today, or earlier in the video, yeah. So, in case somebody's new to BHRM5, so, you know. I think I have the stealthy advantage this time. So stealthy advantage is always nice. Alright, let's see what we got. One up there. Time to gauge the distance. Huh. Well, what do you know? Stealth bonus, stealth bonus, stealth bonus. One of them confused already. Two of them ruined two of them. Bit of lag. Just above his ass. Might be hitting if you can do it. I was. Oh, fuck me. But don't honestly fuck me if that's kinda gay. I'm just gonna ignore whatever's happening inside chat. You can chat right now. Missed. Hate ripping these shots. Hate ripping any shots, of course. Increase the outdoors my source advantage. Don't even mind about that. Oh, too bad. At least I can see some enemies through that. So I don't know if I really see a difference with this and the bullet drop with this. Slightly brightness, of course. At least it enables me to see some enemies. Unless if it's too bright. Open. Hopefully they can fix the laser not showing up on the scope. Find that very annoying. There. Finally hit the asshole now. Seems like it's going to be night time here. It's time for me. Like night time. Whatever they did to the bullet lock certainly increased the range of the bullet, of course, and how far it can go. Which is something that I'm not gonna try to dibby down on. I'm just noting it down for future use, probably. Too high. Notice that the headshot damage is a lot more on this than the fucking other one. That one headshot, huh? How are those two doing? Okay. They know something's up. Don't know what though. Kinda don't really prefer whenever I can't gauge these shots accurately. Love it when they hit. Always a good thing when they hit an enemy. I want to try for the most though, trying to hit the enemy on the far end of the dock. It's almost this range. But I still got to kind of kick you. I'm probably running out. Base of the shoulders, of course. And it need to go base off of my own kind of thing. And if you don't know, or at least have any kind of sense about how to properly gauge the range, or try to determine what range the enemy is at, I would just do this. This is the kind of method that requires stacking. If you put the enemy at the middle of the crosshairs like I did, and you miss that, keep on going down and stack where the enemy previously was on the crosshairs below that until you keep on going down and down until you hit the target. And once you hit the target, you can use that to determine how accurate your shots are. So firstly, this is too far range to start at the middle of the crosshair, so I would start here. this hit just below that. So I'm gonna try the next edge. Well, notch, as I called in the last video. Too high, so I go in the middle. Maybe that was a lucky shot or something. Just a little bit higher then. Okay, then I can't probably gauge what the range is at because the enemy's dead right there. So I'll move on to the next. Shoulders again. Shoulders or neck, or sometimes I may even hit the crotches or vital spot. So I don't even know if the crotch counts as a vital spot. If it does, well, lucky me. I got to hit someone with the sniper bullet in the crotch. So yeah, that's really, I guess that's really it for the guide. Don't try to determine, I guess, or at least outstretch your imagination by too much unless you want to test out a few things for experimentation or otherwise. And I feel like that ends the video. So good luck and have fun.